We're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Planet X Universe. I am your host, Alex Lujan. I am with my special guest, Az Skywatcher, known as Teresa Caldwell.
Hi.
How you doing, Teresa?
Hi.
So,
What's up,
what do you?
AJ?
I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Just thought I'd come over here and collaborate with you. A couple of photographs and videos that we've been getting, from around the world. Say about the Nemesis system. More or less talk about what brought you to the system, what made you believe about the system being here, and all that. Well, for me, in the beginning, okay, for me to ask you the question is, what made you believe in the what made you find actually what how did you hear about the Planet X system?
How did I find out about Planet X? Well, about 3 years ago, roughly,
Yes.
I was on a Jade Helm Facebook page. Before I found out about Planet X, I was into truth seeking already. I was watching like the ISIS and Truth Seekers and people like Sam O'Mara. I was watching you stuff like You Can't Handle the Truth and People Against Islamization of America, shit like that. And then it led me to a Jade Helm website, and I found out about Planet X there. But what I found out was that there was supposed to be an asteroid hurtling towards the Earth, and that it was called Wormwood. And so I'm like, okay. And back then, I was a Satanist, and I was worshiping evil, and I was real sick in drug addiction and alcoholism, and I was trying to get sober back then. I'd only had a couple of months sober at the time. So I decided, okay, well, this can't, could the Bible really be true? Because I had denounced the Bible and thought it was a lie at first. Okay, so I decided, okay, I'm going to do my own research and my own homework. And I start taking my own pictures, and I start getting into and trying all kinds of weird techniques, and I'm starting to see objects in the sky. But I went down a lot of rabbit holes and found out about chemtrails and how they spray the skies, and I found out I was also seeing a lot of bullshit. And then about a year and a half ago, you walked into my life and started teaching me the difference between actual objects and lens flares, and you had a help in that, seeing the difference. But the more pictures I took, a lot of hours and hours of research and taking pictures and showing other people what I had, I became a believer, and I believe that the system is here now, and it's not going anywhere, and we're all screwed eventually.
And that's one thing a lot of people don't realize, that it is here. It's actually, I think it's been here already.
It's always been part of the solar system since the Big Bang. We were born, our sun was born with a binary sun. It's called Nemesis.
Every solar system has a binary sun. It has to,
Every sun, every star is born with a binary, or at least, or sometimes even three. Sometimes there's three suns in a system. If you look at Sirius and Orion, this all coming from the east. All the different cultures have a different story of the destroyer or the dragon. What else they call it? The Mayas had a theory for it.
The Mayans called it. I forgot what they called it. I know that. Yeah, the Mayans called it Kukaklan or something. The Hopi called.
And
yeah,
Hopis call it the blue.
Yep.
So many different cultures talk about an end of the world story, and this is it. And people that come from the stars, they're all talking about the Anunnaki, except from a different culture. They all have different cultures, give it different names. That's why everybody's confused about what's what, because they're all changing the names of it to confuse people and deceive people. When we already know it's from it's all those trans-Neptunian objects past Neptune and Pluto, that those are our system planets. And there's over 900 uncatalogued planets in our exoplanets out there already, over 900 that I know of.
No, I already think that they've been documented, but they're just keeping a hush-hush on it.
Oh, yeah. If you want to talk about documentation, let's go all the way back to Carlos Munoz Ferrata and Dr. Robert Harrington.
Now, those are my two favorite. Those are my two favorite researchers of the Planet X, because those are the ones that actually saw the system with
Yes.
And the reason why I gave it to Ferrara more than anybody is because he saw the system without any kind of infrared UV technology. He saw the system.
Right.
And then when Robert Harrington came in and he started going over Ferrara's work, where Ferrara said he saw it, and when he saw it, this time he had infrared. He had a UV technology, and when he put the infrared on there, that's when he spotted the thing, and he was like, "Oh my God, this thing is real."
Well, people wonder why they can't see it.
It's infrared.
Because
I
you
mean,
can't see it with the naked eye, and what you see depends on where you're standing on the earth too. It all depends on your location. Location, 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 location. That's what I told Rex last year when I talked to him. Location is
was
very
last year.
important. Like some people in North America wonder why they can't see it some places. Well, if you're standing on the North Pole, you are not going to see the South Pole. Just like if you're standing on the East Coast, you're not going to see what's on the West Coast. And just like I know that we're being pulled from the South. And so our equator has changed. Our poles have changed. We're wobbling.
Well, I believe we're no longer on the. I believe we're more in the middle, right on the equator now. We're. I don't believe we're above the equator like we used to be. I think we're right there where the equator's at.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think the Earth is really had tilted already. She's tilted a little more. You gotta see the way the patterns of the way the sun is, the way the sun rises and the way the sun goes down, and and the way the moon is, like the moon. We're seeing the moon for a super moon and
For
blood
the
moons.
last 3 nights in a row, it's been a super moon.
Scheduled for.
Here in
Okay, we're not scheduled for a super moon, and we're not scheduled for a harvest moon or a blood moon. We only get a harvest moon every 4 or 5 years or something like that.
Oh, I don't know how long.
And then all of a sudden, we're getting another harvest moon this year.
I've had a lot of pink moons this year.
Well, the pink moons that you're seeing, it's not our moon. It's not our moon, and it's not our sun. Yeah, I believe that to be Helion.
Nope. You know the pictures that I sent you from my cell phone the other day?
Yes.
Those there are those ones right there. There was a white object and a red object by the moon, and I don't even think that was our moon. I mean, this morning. No, I don't. I don't believe it's our moon. And I'm going to tell you why I don't believe it's our moon, okay? And here's why I don't believe it's our moon. Christmas night, 2016, my old man gave me a Jason Jr. telescope for Christmas. I took it outside to go look at the full moon. I believe it's an alien base. I watched a boomerang-shaped UFO come hauling ass out of a crater with my naked eyes. And I showed it, and my neighbor watched me do it, and he watched it too. Oh my God, those pictures.
Okay. Oh what if our to tell you we have simulator?
I believe there's a sun simulator because I captured it this morning with my cell phone again, I think.
No, we have a moon simulator. We have a moon simulator. The moon simulator. I believe what's like to be I believe what's to be operating the sun as a sun simulator is the same as the moon simulator.
Right. I agree with you.
I'm trying to open up this thing. Here we go.
Night before last, as a matter of fact, when I was walking home from my 12-step meeting, I watched the moon flicker real fast like a light switch, like going on and off. That's a simulator.
Yeah, I was about to tell you. This is an object. Okay, this is an object.
There's an object at 1 o'clock, but all around from like 10 o'clock all the way around to 4 o'clock, that's the simulator.
Yeah.
It looks like a hexagon.
Let's go with this. Yeah,
and it's probably 8-sided, but you're only seeing like 6 sides of it.
As you can see right here, here's the big. This is what gives it away right here. This big one right here.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And then from there, you can see another one way back here that's kind of pronounced. But this is the one right here where actually everyone's seeing what everyone's capturing in the sky with that rainbow thing, with the one that looks like a rainbow. object. This is what
Correct.
this is what it is right here. This is exactly what everyone's capturing. This is the moon simulator. A lot of people are saying that we don't have a moon simulator and everything. Wait a minute, we do, because this thing is light as a light bulb.
That's exactly what that is. That's exactly what that is.
Let's go again. And then we got then right here. Then you get this is right here. You can see it more up here, more pronounced, more. It is what's shining on here for it to block this. Because this is, look at the way it is.
And
look at the way
go here.
this ray.
Look at the route. Look just above 3 o'clock and 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I see something.
Right here. Right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
It looks kind of, yeah, right there.
A blue object. I know. I see that. Wow. This is amazing. You know, a lot of people out there don't want to believe that we have a moon simulator, sun simulator. The thing that gets me is this. I don't know if this is the moon simulator, part of the moon simulator, or is this an actual object?
It's darker than the rest of the sky.
And it's what's weird is that it's way out here.
Yeah, so maybe it's an object. We'd have to work it to find out.
Yeah, I'm not the type of person that wants
to photo forensic. You'd have to photo forensic to see if that was there.
Yeah, I know. But, and then look at this right here. This is these are objects that are coming in from Sweden.
That's one object behind the other.
Okay, this is the object everyone's.
Go back to that. Go back. Go back to the other picture. Go back to the other picture.
This one.
Okay, the orange object. There's another one behind it, coming in behind it.
This one right here.
Yeah, there's three objects in this picture.
Yeah, there's three of them right here. You have this one, then you have this one, and then you have this one. And
yeah,
this thing is coming in with a lot. It's coming with trash.
That's why I said there's not only do you have asteroids and meteors and garbage, you've got the UFO fleet, and then you've got the Anunnaki fleet. Then not only that, but you have all these planetary bodies that have their own moons and stuff along with it.
This is the one that everyone's capturing everywhere now. That's when everyone's seeing everywhere. That's the one thing I'm drinking. This is our moon, and that's not our moon.
Is it? It's not our moon.
Look how red it is. Look at that right there, and then look at this in the background. That looks like a big object.
I'm looking at.
That's like a huge object back there. Like, that's not our moon. I don't care what anybody says. That's not our moon.
That's massive.
Yeah, it is.
It's not. It's a simulator.
Then we have this one right here, the moon, and you can see another object right here.
Dragon.
Look at, you can barely make out this object. Yeah, right here. And you got this right here. You see this object that's barely back here, barely make it out. Barely, but it's an object because you can see the outside. Have this one right here. See, this person was taking a photograph of this right here. Okay,
right.
They didn't realize. Okay, the red. Okay, they were taking a photograph.
What's set up there at the top left corner?
That's exactly what they didn't realize. They didn't realize they caught this. And when they saw this, you really want to know what this is? I could tell you one thing what it is. Only one object that I know right now that resembles this object. By the sun, not too long ago, at a telescope. Another Planet X researcher, how you call a YouTube channel. They uploaded it.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe it's the one that kind of looks like an Earth. The brown dwarf that kind of looks like Earth.
Yeah. Ceres! AKA Nibiru.
Yeah, right here. Well, there it is right there. Look at, you can see, you can tell, here's the green. Here's, it looks like green right here. Here's the whole
I've got some pictures like that on my tablet.
There's two objects. There's two objects, not one. You have another one back here, look.
Yeah, I see it. I'm looking at it. I'm gonna screenshot this. I want to work with this.
This is amazing that these people are out there. Yeah, everywhere.
I think more than two here, but I could be wrong. I have to find out.
Photo forensic could be the only one to tell.
Thank you, whoever took over.
And then this is the object that they caught. This is the red object here that they were capturing right there. And this is amazing right here because they said they saw this one.
It is.
They said they saw this one blink like this color, like a reddish color to an orange color, reddish color to an orange color. Hey, but to be honest, I believe this might be our object. The reason why I'm saying is because like the object has 4 little moons around it, the one when they actually show it. Pay attention.
Yeah, I see 1, 2.
You got 1 moon right there. You got 2 moons right here. Then you got one barely faint out right here. Then you have another one barely right here faint, and that resembles a 4.
I see him.
That resembles the 4 that we actually see in one of the pictures that they have. I can't find that picture. I wanted to show this one so I could compare it. I wish I had that picture. Now this one's Harrington.
Yes.
The green planet.
Yes.
And it has more than one moon. This is a moon of theirs right here. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Another one. Another one. And I believe another one. And I know that these two, I believe, are part of it too. There's a lot of this one. This one has, I think, like 6 moons with it.
Wow.
I love this one right here the most because this is the one that puts the icing on the cake for me. Because if you pay attention, top right here, that's that dark shadow. That's that little hole that everyone's seen once in a while. Yeah. I think there's 2 objects that have a hole in the system.
Oh, definitely.
Maybe all of them have holes, and this is
a lot of them have craters and holes.
I love this one.
Which one is this one?
It's the same one, but it's charged. Remember, I told you they saw it change colors from a dark red. It's the same thing, same one.
Wow, it's incredible. They did a very nice job with these pictures. Wow.
Well, he took his time.
I wonder if that red one is not.
This one has a big moon.
The other red one, Farada.
Farada, yeah, Farada. I wonder if that's it. I wonder if that is Farada too. But actually, Farada, if the way you want to consider it, Farada will be our Planet X.
Mm-hmm.
The Planet X with the wings. That's our Farada, the comet planet. Nemesis is the brown dwarf, what we consider Hercules.
Yes.
What Farada saw. See, there's a difference. Sketching brings up Nibiru, and Farada brings up Hercules, which they're both different planets. Everybody don't understand that there's 3. Okay, Nemesis is the brown dwarf. Let's get that out the way. That's the sun, the second sun that we're seeing. Nibiru is actually a planet that orbits Nemesis.
Right.
It's the second biggest object in the system.
Correct.
Then you have Helion, which is the 3rd biggest object that orbits around Nemesis.
Right.
Then you got Arbota, which is the 3rd biggest. Then you got Modoc. That's Marduk. There you go. You got Marduk, and Marduk is about the same size as Harrington.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Harrington size comparison. Okay, let's put it this way. Nemesis, Hercules comparison size to the Earth is 56 times bigger than the Earth.
Correct.
Helion is 3.5 times bigger than the Earth.
Correct.
You get Arbota.
That's the pink gas giant.
Okay, Helion's a pink gas giant. Okay. Arbota is the purple planet, and that one's 3.0 size bigger than the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then you have Harrington, which is 2.5 the size of the Earth.
Correct.
Modoc is a 2.5 the size of the Earth.
Right.
And then we got to bring in these other ones. A lot of people don't realize that Sedna, Ceres, Eris are part of this system.
Correct.
And these are all the brown little dwarf planets. Actually, these are the moons of them.
And the other ones.
And then you have the other ones like.
Hey, why don't we just consider all of Jupiter's moons and Saturn's moons while we're at it?
Jupiter itself could be a solar system. It's a failed brown dwarf. It's a failed star with its own moons.
Yep. Yes, it is. And some of them are supposedly have life. Some of these moons are supposedly have life on them. That's not the moon.
Okay, this is what I've been getting. I got this day before yesterday, and this is a blood moon, a harvest moon, like I've been telling you. We're not supposed to be scheduled for a harvest moon and a blood moon.
Not our moon. It
Right
don't
there.
look right. That's not our moon.
That one right there freaked me out when I saw it. I was like, "Whoa, that kind of resembles a picture that I have of Nibiru."
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look how dark that is.
It's blood red. That's not our moon. That's not Earth's moon.
What makes it look like it is that you see right here, like it has a face structure of the eyes of the face that we see. And if it is our moon, okay, let's just put it this way: if it is our moon, then our moon has rotated or tilted or flipped over, because the face actually faces up, not sideways.
I've never seen the moon look like that before. That's not our moon. But it's not normal anyway. I know it's strange. I don't agree that it's our moon.
Wow. This is more pronounced like you mentioned when they yesterday when they
those are more obvious when they chemtrail. That's how come they want to call them sun dogs.
Yeah, pretty much, but they're not.
Enhance it. The chemtrails enhance these objects. Little do they know that's not our sun.
Okay, to be our sun.
But it's not. Our sun is not red. Earth's sun is not a red giant.
That's what they said. This is our sun. The person who took it said they saw the sun go down and they took it. So they sent it to me and they said, "Is this our sun?" And the first thing I said was, "When have you in your whole life ever seen a red sun?"
Not in my
childhood. I haven't ever seen a red.
Not growing up. That's not Earth's sun. That's the red giant. And the halo.
These are getting more pronounced. I love this halos. They're getting more. You know what? The halos to me prove more than anything, because not once in our life have we seen a sun halo like this, and we never seen a sun halo when we were growing up. I never did.
I never did either.
I never heard of sun. Hey, I never heard of if you had when you were a kid, maybe, but not me. When I was growing up, I never seen a sun halo, and I never seen sun dogs. And to me, all these sun halos and sun dogs weren't never came out until the Nemesis system.
Exactly. And then that's
look at
Helion. That. That's Helion.
That's what I was saying to myself. It had to be Helion. That's the reason why we're seeing this red.
That's exactly what it is. That's Helion.
Because we're seeing this red in the sky. You know, we're always seeing red. And
that huge red glow that it talks about in the Colburn.
That's what
chapter 3.
That's what it says too in the Colburn, right?
Mm-hmm.
The more
there's objects that's meeting together in these halos.
There.
You know what? I drew this, AJ.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I drew it in my artwork. Remember?
Yep.
Now that we think about it.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Let me show you. And I hadn't seen these halos, and then I saw the halos after I did the art. Remember?
Yes.
So let me collaborate the art. Let me find it in my art book so other people can see. You know what? My artwork speaks truth. I've been telling you, I never claimed to be a prophet, but I know it's speaking the truth.
Okay, the reason why I'm showing this photograph right here is because there's an object.
Up here above the clouds?
Above the clouds, there's that one right here. This one right here? Mm-hmm. That's a UFO. Okay, they seen this move from here, there, like that. But this is not what I was trying to get at. What I'm trying to get at mainly more is this right here.
The one in the top right corner?
Yeah, this one right here. This is the farthest I could go down.
I see it.
And go. That object right here. That's an object. It's in our sky.
It's faint. It's faint, but I can see it.
I got more. I love these clouds. Look at the way this is starting to form everything. It's like that the weather patterns, the cloud patterns, everything we're seeing is phenomenal. It's like and it did say we were gonna see crazy stuff. I wanted to share you this. Okay,
Whoa.
this right here is our sun. This helion, from what from my point now, because it's pinkish, but it shows red, as you can see right here. Let me blow it up so I can explain it to you, so you can understand what I'm trying to get at. The photographs that I sent to you with helion being, it has like a gas line. You can see a gas liner in the middle, like a line. Well, if you take a look at this.
Yeah.
Take a look at this. You blow it up, circle, right? It says spear, and look at the gas line right in the middle. That's helion.
Remember the ones I sent you from that guy's channel, Stephen Alexander? There are some good pictures you can use too.
I would like to go all the way right here to see if I can find. If I can go all the way over here, I should just give me a mouse. No, I have to go down.
Pixelated. I can't tell what you're showing me.
There it is. That's what I wanted to show you.
I see. I see it.
Take a look at that.
I see it.
I really want to. You really want to know what object I think that one might be?
Which one?
It might be Harrington.
There's something
Maybe
right
Harrington.
Here. Okay. Look at where this halo at the bottom of the picture is.
Right here.
Right there. There's an object right there meeting, because look the way see the V-shaped tail?
Yeah, right here.
You see the V?
And then right here.
Tail.
Right here.
Yeah. They sure did chemtrail the shit out of those skies, though, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Then we have this one right here with a double sun. I really think that's helion right there. Yes. To be honest, you really want? Yes. I really think this is helion. This is more helion than Nemesis or Nibiru, because Nemesis or Nibiru, if they were to be here right now, we will be feeling all that effect, the whole effects.
Right.
Okay, this is the ones I really want to get at you back. Someone over there in Canada took, and they were trying to capture. They thought this was an object right here. They didn't realize they caught this. They didn't see this. They thought they were catching an object. They caught this right here. That's an object. It's not a lens flare object. Take a look at it. That's an object.
I see it.
And then this one right here. This is the same one, but this is the, look at it again. No, yeah, I like these clouds. But this is what's getting to me right here the most.
This one.
Here.
I see 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
3. Possibly 4.
5. I count 5, and this is what she was capturing. She was capturing these objects because she's saying they're pronouncing themselves more and more each day, and she's scared. She's worried. We're all scared and worried.
Should be concerned.
Everyone should be. Everyone should be concerned.
Objects are here. They're not.
And see, I'm not here to fear mongering or anything. I'm just here to say the truth, to let everybody know what's out there.
I'm not trying to fear either. You know, people need to get spiritually fit, because that's the only way they're going to be able to get prepared.
Let me see. Let's see. We could go. Let me see where we're on. Let me see right now. We're on your. We could get on your. We could get on Hangouts right here, right now.
Alrighty, let's go to Hangouts.
Yeah,
I sent you a bunch of stuff already too.
If I can get. Yeah, the reason why I'm getting on your Hangouts, because I want to share what. Right now I'm having some
technical difficulty.
No, you can tell. If one of us is speaking the truth on. It seems they're always trying to shut us down.
I know they like to every time we try to do something, they like to get in the middle of it and try to screw it up for us. That's because they don't want us getting the truth out.
These are some awesome photographs.
Thank you.
Oh. Thank you. Where do you want to start off? From right here?
a lot of wherever you want to go. It doesn't go wherever you want. There's tons of stuff there. That video is from Niles Raider from Pahrump, Nevada. In Pahrump, Nevada years ago, so I know he's got good skies because he's got a lot of dark sky up there at night, not a lot of light pollution. So he gets some incredible work. I wanted everybody to see this.
Yep. It's my first time ever actually having like someone told me too, if you ever wanted to go live at night because there's not that much and everybody has been or has music.
I didn't know it had music. I just went and got it because I knew it was going to be great.
That's the same red object nope, that's not. Oh shoot.
That's something different.
Different.
Mm-hmm. This man gets incredible footage.
I have that one right there. The wing disc. Wow, this is beautiful. This is amazing.
Isn't it? Thank you, Niles, for putting this out there for everybody to see it.
You're all right. This man does have pretty good photographs.
He's a member of your group, I believe.
I don't think I have him as a member.
His name is Niles Raider. He's on my friends list on Az Sky, Teresa Caldwell. These are his.
This is amazing. Look at this.
He posted these today.
And this is from the same
same man.
From the same footage?
I used to live in
wow.
so I know what kind of skies he'd have. Oh my gosh. He gets little to he gets very like the pollution gets.
Man has some amazing work.
And the next objects after this, after his or mine coming up. My recent.
Huh. Hold on. I've seen some ones that you have.
They're not enhanced. Our sister sun.
Uh-huh. Showing every single one of yours right now.
Okay, I took that yesterday with a fisheye lens. There's an object above the building. I don't know which one it is.
This one right here, right?
I was facing northwest.
That's an object, but I have to be honest with you. It doesn't look like any of the objects that me and you have been talking about. Because the objects that we see, yeah, I'm thinking, unless it's something that I want to bring out here that everybody probably is going to probably say I'm crazy and all, but it doesn't matter. Everybody's ready thinking of me being crazy, so I might as well go out there.
Hey, you're not crazy.
I believe that. Okay, I believe that to be Techi. I say Techi, whatever you want to call that in the sky.
Tai Chi.
Tai Chi. There you go. The reason why I want to say that Tai Chi is because Tai Chi is what we consider a stealth giant planet. Okay, if you were to pay attention to when back in the day, 2009, 10, 11, 12, when they started announcing that, people who are getting on SDO, Soho, and all this stuff, checking out the solar system, and the inside, where the sun and all. Okay, they were capturing this object that was a translucent object, a big translucent object giant. That's exactly what Titan, a big translucent stealth.
This planet. Was around between 5 and 6 o'clock yesterday.
This was yesterday?
Exactly what time. yesterday afternoon between 5 and 6 o'clock. I also sent you video.
Oh
and I did work up on that. I worked it too, and I tried to debunk it. And I sent you that work as well.
I can tell you right now, you can debunk it.
I tried to, but I couldn't. I'm constantly trying to debunk my own work, and I can't anymore. I can't.
No, it's kind
No
of
matter what I do, I
hard
cannot debunk
now.
my work.
Yeah, I know like 3 people out there right now that will straight debunk your work quick. I mean, just by looking at, oh, lens flare, camera anomaly, let's move on. But it's not. If that's the case, then you can't. Okay, if you're catching a cat, oh my.
If I thought it was bullshit, I wouldn't have sent it to you, AJ. If I thought it was just a lens flare, I wouldn't have sent it. But I worked it before I even sent it to you.
This is exactly what I told everybody we're gonna be expecting to see. Object spheres, you know, circular stuff. The be in the clouds, yes. You're gonna see the base clouds of the of the planet. But after that, right when it breaks through the atmosphere, the clouds, you're not gonna see it no more. You're gonna see an actual structure. Oh shoot!
There's the original picture.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's not a lens flare.
That wasn't a lens flare because the sun wasn't even in the picture.
I'll say that right now. And that's the same object that you got right there that you blew up.
That's not the same. I think that's it. I don't remember. It's not several pictures.
It's not the same object right here?
No, that's another object.
Wow, what the heck is it?
I sent you the original.
I know.
It moved side lens, but it was still a reflection of something.
You know what this kind of reminds me of right here? The way we're looking, the way I look at this right now when it blows up, it reminds me of all those little one scene eye, the all seeing eye.
Yeah.
Like the way the eye is all right here, all the eye right here, then you have the outside of the eye, you know?
Or like the eye of rock.
Yeah, the eye of horse. The one right here where I'm when I saw this one right here, I was like, whoa. It's more.
That was I cropped the picture, but I sent you the original.
I know.
And I worked it, and it was like, yeah, actual objects.
But yeah, I know. But did you see what's on top of the 12 o'clock to the 2 o'clock?
Yes.
Right here. I'm gonna show you something right now. There's activity going on. Look.
There's an object in front of it.
No, there's an object right here. Yes, I know that one right there, but I'm saying right here.
3 objects in one picture, maybe more. It's not alone.
Yeah, I really think. Yes, these are not alone. None of these are alone. They all have their own little critters running around with them. Nebru has, I believe, have more than 2 moons.
3 suns, 2 moons, 7 planets, and all this garbage.
And this was in the sky, and no one can pay attention that this is out there.
Somebody was like, "What are you taking a picture of?" I'm like, "Don't you see the planet?" They're like, "No, I can't see it." You can't always see it with the naked eye, though. Some people can't see it because you need technology to see it. And this was at the same time all these other pictures. Yeah, I took them all.
At what time? Yesterday?
Yesterday afternoon between 5 and 6.
Now, is that what you took of?
I don't know if that's a lens flare or an object. I can't tell you one way or the other. It was so bright, it was hard for me to see out there.
I can tell you right now
I did work it, though.
I can tell you. If it is it is. If it is, everyone's always gonna get lens flares. Not every freaking photograph's gonna be lens flare. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I know. If I got lens flares, I'll
It's
be
a
the
flare.
first one to admit to lens flare. I think it might be. I'm not sure.
It's a flare. You can see right here. Look, you
But
see the way it lights
yeah,
up. Yeah, the light.
yeah.
Yeah.
What I question is
Much.
over
Yeah,
here
but you know what? I
on the horizon. I question what was on the horizon underneath it, though, underneath that lens flare. There's the
me right
workups
now
to
too.
that
I can
object.
answer. Okay, we got this right here. Look at this. Oh man, it's the same object, the one that you caught a little while ago, right? The same one, but a different
Yeah, that's the same one above the building. I tried to debunk it.
Okay.
I couldn't. It has an edge to it.
Yeah, yeah. I was about to tell you something. It's not a planet.
What's that?
Of I think it's I think it's actual ship. The big round
You,
ship, the big ones. No,
so
no,
I
no,
caught
no,
a
no, no.
disc. If
It
I
is.
caught a disc, I know it's not a
It
planet.
is. No, 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 no. Hold on. It is a planet. I scratched that. You know what planet you caught now? Now that I'm seeing it now. Oh,
No, I don't.
if you want me to tell you, right here, the hole. This is shadowed in the back because it has a shadow, but that's the whole planet.
Oh, wow. Is that the
There,
broken
you,
planet?
yeah. That has to be the broken
So I
planet. The
caught.
broken planet.
Ah,
You
okay.
caught because I know there is a
Okay.
broken planet. I know there is a broken planet in the system. There's a broken planet. It
Yeah,
kind
because
of
my friend
traveled
works.
with the ship. No, it is. Yeah, because if we take a look at it right here, you know, we take a look right here and then right here. Because what's weird about right here is that it's shining. Like there's a big white. It's pronouncing itself white right here on this side right here too. This is awesome. You get some great work over there at Arizona.
Thank you. And those are
Yeah,
the
man, I'm gonna
discs.
tell you, you know, I do love that. Like I said, I started following you. When I started noticing you, started following you, and everything was when I heard you on Leak Project.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I
In
was
June,
following Rex Bear for a while. You know, I
Bob
stopped following
Evans is
him.
the reason why I ended up following his show. Part of the reason.
Okay, this right here,
What?
here
Look at
is our
you see the
object.
winged disc? Do you see the winged critter?
Right here, right here.
Yeah, you see that one down there too? I
Okay.
don't know what they are.
No,
Someone
no,
tried
no,
to
no,
say
no.
it
Okay,
was
this right
Mercury
here,
and Mars.
Mars. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, this right here is Venensi or Venci. I forgot how you pronounce that. I'll have to upload a video if I can find it again, and I'll have to make that as the cover of this right here, of the cover of our and you'll see that I have one called Venci, and it has the alien spaceship.
Okay.
Honestly, right here, you want me to tell you what this is
That's
right
a
here?
square.
No, I can tell you what that is right there. Automatic right now. I can tell you what that is.
The white winged disc.
Yeah, that's the Anunnaki ship.
Uh-huh. Blow it
That's
up. Blow it up. Let's blow it up.
this is the farthest. This is the biggest I can get blown up. I'm serious. The biggest. Like you can see, like it gets smaller. Bigger. I wish I had some kind of software. I wish I had some.
Rocket it.
That's the Anunnaki. That's the Anunnaki ship.
That's what I thought.
This is the one right here where you can actually see it more. Hold on, this is the one I really want to see more because it shows a lens flare. No, it shows right here the bust. Oh, okay, okay, yep, right here. Look at it right here too. Hold on, let me see. Okay, this is the actual one, right? Okay. But I wish I could do that because this right here is something else.
Yeah, it is.
And where's the ship at? Where's the other one coming in? You see, if it was Mercury, we won't be able to see Mercury the way it is like that. We can't even see it when we're looking at it through a telescope too. It's so dang freaking like a black little man see it. That's why I don't understand how everybody could think that this is Mercury. It's not Mercury. It's an object. It's one of the objects that are coming in. Oh man, this is what scares. This is actually, I
Yeah.
think, which is our object.
Yeah.
Look at all the debris tail. Look at that
Yes.
million mile long
Seen
debris
that,
tail.
and I was like, you know what? I had to share that with you.
Yeah, I have some stuff like this that goes way back in 2008, 2009, and it shows all kinds of crazy stuff.
And
I
these
really
I
love the
got
most.
last night watching the moon.
Moon.
I love this camera. It's just live 24 hours a day.
Okay.
Skycam.mmto.arizona.edu is the website. You can go to the previous night's movie if you go on their website and you can download the movie from last night. It's about 3 or 4 minutes long, and you can watch the whole time lapse.
This looks like an object
So,
right here.
mm-hmm.
But this is what gets me right here. This right here. This is actually the cloaking shield.
Yes,
The whole cloaking shield right here.
the simulator.
This is what it is right here. Because this, you know what? To be honest, now that I see this right here more and more, it's right here to you. This resembles the halos. Remember, you said that there was something right there, right at where it was meeting, right at the joint.
Yeah.
Look at this right here. If you see this round circle, then you see this coming out.
Yeah.
If you can see a halo, this right around the halo, don't you think this resembles almost?
That would match with the halos. I bet you.
They have some kind of serious technology up there, huh?
Yes, they do. You see it with the sun too.
Oh, the sun. Oh, hey.
They watch the sun too on that camera. Like I say, they watch day and night.
Yeah.
Yes. Those are actual objects next to the sun, and they were trying the moon. I'm sorry, and they were trying to chemtrail it right there, kind of. I think.
Yeah, I know that's an object right there, and that's an object right there.
Right there. Yes.
I
And
know
there's
those.
another one down here at the bottom on the other side, and then you can see something else behind it, like they're trying to simulate or cover it. You'll do something to it. They're trying to do something, or is that?
To me right here, this is the light that's shining on it. That's
Reflecting off of what's in the camera.
Yeah, so we don't have to see it. That they're blind us for us not to see. I'm seeing the simulators the way I'm studying it now and taking a look at it.
Yeah.
It has a side that we're seeing where it's blind us, and the others are showing where it's blasting the light right on the object, so where it's blinding the object where we can't see it.
Look at the V. Look at the V by the moon.
Yeah, right here.
No, go down. At the bottom. Bottom of the moon. Scroll up.
Oh,
Down here,
right here.
Right there. You see that? That's what made me want to screenshot that picture.
Oh.
It had a
My God, that's amazing. That can that could be our object.
something.
To be honest, it could be our object, or it could be a comet too.
I'm telling you, I watch that camera every day, and that ain't normal. Especially when the moon is out, I watch that camera.
I see what you're talking about. Oh man,
Yeah.
they sure sprayed you guys.
This is the MMT Observatory in Arizona. www.mmto.org. That's their main site, but you can. And their timestamp.
I gotta go every now and then. Now these are the ones
I
I really want.
downloaded the time lapse videos last night.
I download the time lapse videos on some stuff, and then I take a look. I slow it down. You know, the ones that go fast. I slow them real down, and from there I take a look at it. Or sometimes I have to invert it, put it in black and white, and that's when you because the object will pronounce itself, and you know as it puts itself either between like a translucent color or it'll be a black color. It doesn't matter that if it's a translucent.
Summer.
Geez, what the heck is this right here?
These are pictures I took over the summer.
Wow.
I believe it was around June, July.
This is what they're seeing right there in Sweden. The one here in the bottom. That's what they're seeing in Sweden. To me, I believe this one to be the whole planet, the planet with the hole.
Yep. I was supposed to be watching Jupiter, but it was not Jupiter. The red one was in the north. The orange one was in southwest. When it was supposed to be Jupiter.
And who? Jupiter?
Star Walk app, but they lied. Solar System Scope apps, they all lie. They don't tell you the truth about what's up there.
I don't believe anything about solar system scope
I don't trust any of the apps anymore.
Stellaria, Google Maps, and all that. The reason why I don't believe in those stuff and on government. Not only they put what they want to put in there, what data they want to put in, they could take out all the data they want and put right. You know what? Okay, since that system's coming this direction, we're just gonna announce all the whatchamacallit, all the planets on this direction, that direction, this right here. This is gonna be Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter, Saturn, and that's it. They're done. Just like they tried to announce saying that we saw 4 planets in the solar eclipse, that it was Regulus, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, and all that, which it wasn't. There was no Regulus, Mercury, Venus, and Mars at that time. Are objects.
Just like they're saying that who has a blue sun now?
Oh yeah, that. Oh, you know what? Let me see. You know what? Okay, hold on. Since we're on this subject right now, let me see if I could get on my Facebook. The reason why I didn't want to get on my Facebook is because right now, once I get on, that's why.
Well, don't worry about it. We can do that for another time.
No. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'll share you the link right when we're done.
We're done
and all that, and you can get off. You can take a look at it, and you could go a video on that too, because it has a video and an article about it.
Yeah, you want to see my sky?
Let me see your sky right now.
Let's go look at my sky. Look at my sky. So you live. Go look at the sun.
Okay, there's your flare. Okay, let's just get that out the way. Flare.
Looks like a pulsar today. There's my lens flare up and down.
Slow down right there. Slow down right there. Okay, go back to your left. Right there. Slow down. Go back again. Right. More. Right there. There's an object right on top. There's an object right there, right on top. Yep, there's an object right there. Can you go up again? Yep, right there. There's an object. It's far out in the distance. Yeah, it's right there. You can see it.
Yeah, I can see it on my screen.
It doesn't matter even though where you move. If you can move anywhere, it stays stationary right there. So that's how you know it's not a lens flare and it's an object.
It doesn't go
Mm.
anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, it depends where you're at too.
Okay, well, it's hot out here. I don't want my tablet to overheat while I'm doing this with you. I
You know,
just want the viewers to. Oh, the reflection. Did you see that?
yep.
Ooh, how many
What is the
reflections?
heck is it? A lot.
That was weird.
Something's
I
going
pay
on in the
attention.
sky.
You want?
Yeah, you know what? Try the fisheye lens real quick to see if we actually see something. Because I know the last time you did that, you caught something.
Yeah. Well, let me go get the fisheye. You know we're gonna see a lot more. Okay, the fisheye lens is on. Hope you're sitting down.
Oh, I've been. Okay, see the fisheye lens, you catch a lot. Okay, see the fisheye lens, you see you catch like flares a little bit, but a lot of people got to realize some of us are seeing are actual objects.
Right.
See, like that object, like that big object. Okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep move around, move around. There's an object right here that's all to the right of the sun. It stays right there, but then when you move way to the out, it goes away. Go do it again. Go the other side. Go to your left. Yeah, there's something on top. I can see like a V shape right now.
Okay.
Yeah, put your finger on this so everybody can understand what it means to put their finger on. You catch more than with that fisheye lens. You catch more than just that one flare.
Away from the sun.
Yeah, away from the sun. So they can be a actual lens flares. Everybody say, "Oh, that's lens flares, lens flares." It's not. It's awesome. Hey, you know that you know the what you caption right there in the top, right there in the top. That kind of resembles the way it looks when they're trying to cloak it. It has a little
Yeah.
object in the middle. You know that? I already figured out more or less how they're doing it to us and how they're hiding the objects for us already. Facing it, and they have another light facing it, and right when the both lights hit it, it blinds us. We can't see it. It's pretty nice. I like this.
This is fun.
You got some pretty good photos.
All right, I gotta go plug this thing back in so I don't die on us.
All righty. Well, is there anything else you want to share?
There's a bunch of stuff that you haven't even looked at that I sent you in that Hangouts. I got some other stuff I want to send you too. But I need to I need to send it. I think I need to send it. Or you can go to that link that I sent you with Google.
I'm looking at the link.
Remember,
I went on the link that you gave me.
you scroll to the bottom of these pictures. The very or open the and go to the bottom, or just go through them real quick. These were all taken. A lot of these were all taken with my cell phone, my laptop. And I saw what looked like rings in the sky one night on sunset.
They said I've been having trouble. I've been having internet issues a lot.
A lot of people are, not just you.
I've been having a lot of internet issues, and if it happens knocked off, it's because it's over. It's not me. It's over there.
You can just kind of scroll through them, and this was sunset time. This, okay, that is northeast and east here. See the red oxide gas on the horizon? That's more east.
This is the northeast?
Mm-hmm. Northeast, east.
And it's bright.
Mm-hmm. It's like this every day here.
I noticed right here a little, like a little raise. You can see the rays a little.
Yes.
But I've been getting rays right here on the east. Here,
It's
prominent. I mean, prominent. Freaking.
That's okay. The one here on this top we're looking at, on the left side, right on my right side, that's south, northeast and southeast. Northeast and southeast side by side. And that's all right here in Mesa, in my neighborhood, over the summer. And now you're looking southwest.
Okay, now this is where the sun was at. This is where the sun was actually not the sun at the time. It was supposed to be rising. No, what was right there at the south? Never mind. I'm thinking about Helion. Helion's on the south. Is in the south.
Northwest.
Okay, yeah, because Helion's in the southwest.
Oh, it gets better.
Jeez.
Especially as I did the enhancement.
Big.
What I liked about the laptop is it brought out all the colors in the sky with the original.
Have you seen the freaking sun that big, so huge like that? I never seen it go so huge when it went down before.
That's not our sun. That's see what I mean? It looks like rings in the sky.
Yeah. You know what? You know what this kind of resembles in a way. Sometimes when I see when I'm looking at the system and the way it is and all, sometimes it reminds me of Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
To watch out for Saturn.
Yeah, Gregory told me to pay attention to Saturn too.
Somebody told me to pay attention to Saturn. To Saturn and Jupiter right now. The reason why I'm paying attention to Jupiter is because of BP Earthwatch.
Yeah.
BP Earthwatch says something about Jupiter being the Nibiru or Nemesis or all that. So, hey, I'll go. You know what? You can't dispute or you can't take away someone else's theory or someone else's stuff, because if they studied it and that's what that they studied, you know, documents and all says that it is that, then you know they're going along with that. Like me, I go along with what Ferrata and Harrington study, because those are my number. I got to put them two as number one. I don't have one better than the other, because them two studied the same objects, same thing.
Yes, I watched their work. I studied their work too.
Main guy that I give it up to that actually put everything together, tied everything together about from the history of the cataclysm events that happened way back in the past that brought everything together with our celestial body is Immanuel Velikovsky.
Yes.
Everything,
especially with World and Collision.
That's the reason why. Because if you read and hear World and Collisions, Well, actually, his theory is that Saturn and Jupiter. Actually, Saturn was our sun at the time, and
Mm-hmm.
Saturn was like 4 times bigger than Jupiter at the time. When Saturn collided, when they had some kind of let's say neutron reaction,
Yeah.
when they both went by each other, and they, how it is, a plasma reaction and all. I guess it was too strong. The both gas giants were had uh I guess gases or something in it, and it exploded. When it exploded, they said that Jupiter was the one that created Venus. That Jupiter got shot out of Venus. Venus got shot out of Jupiter as a comet, and this is where it came. It came as that's his Manuel Velikovsky's theory. That Venus came from Jupiter and Saturn when they both come. He's saying that is because if you go back in the Greek mythology of where Zeus kills Kronos, his father. This is how they considered Jupiter as Zeus, Saturn as Kronos, and they considered when Zeus killed Kronos, he threw the head to the mother, which is right here, and basically the head of Kronos is Venus.
Right.
So
Makes sense to
so
me.
this is how Velikovsky did his theory and all on Jupiter and how Venus became a planet. Venus came shot out of Jupiter as it came in. This is what caused the. This is his theory is that Venus and Mars are the ones that caused the cataclysm events during the time of the Babylonian.
I believe it.
That's his theory.
Velikovsky was pretty spot on about a lot of it.
Well, you know what? To tell you the truth about Velikovsky, the only person that believed in him a lot, that was helping him out, that really put him out there, was Albert Einstein.
Yeah.
Albert Einstein used to give his work and everything to a lot of people, but when Albert Einstein died, all that stuff stopped.
Yeah.
So Velikovsky was never ever to produce what he wanted to produce. But yeah, you're catching the same objects that I am in the sky, little orbs.
Yeah.
I think I'm catching in the sky here. I
Yeah.
bet you I could see one, but
This is all done with my laptop. There's more stuff. There's a lot more coming in this album. It gets better. And that was just my
why
finger on rapid succession fire, rapid shoot.
the elite and or whatever, the governments and all, they started calling everything a myth. Like Zeus, Kronos, and all that stuff, a myth and all, because they knew that once we get older, some people were gonna find out that it wasn't a myth; it was real.
Mm-hmm.
A
Now
real
how you
person
see
knew it.
rings are more prominent.
Yeah, I see it now. Okay, yeah, now I see. Learn more, like in the background. Like I'll show you right now in the background, like this right here. All this rings right here in the background, like the way Saturn rings look. That's the reason why when I take a
It
look at it,
really
like everybody
disturbed
says,
me.
pay attention. I, all I know
It really
is
disturbs
our
me.
solar system. Because if you were to take a look at the past and all, it does ring a bell about Saturn being our sun. I
I thought that
always
was the
wanted to
next one. Oh,
right
these
here,
are
this one right here.
moonshots that same day.
But what's that line in the middle?
What?
That line.
Yeah, you're breaking up.
I said, what's that line?
Oh, this is a camera app I was using. I didn't like the
Oh,
camera
okay.
app, so I didn't use it no more. That was the moon that same night, and whatever object I caught in the sky. And these were
Um,
all taken.
Since moon that he caught a blue object by the moon, like I think it was sometime last year.
Probably did. I just don't remember which
Oh
picture.
man, you know what?
So many.
Yeah, I have them in my Google Drive. I have to, if I want to pull them out, I have to go there. But jeez, there's something right here. Let me go back. Let's go back. I just saw it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say something right now. This is a flare. See it right here, moving around everywhere. But that's not
Yeah.
a flare. That's not a flare.
They were all escaped. That was supposed to be Jupiter, but it wasn't Jupiter.
This is not Jupiter. This is not Jupiter. I'll tell you that right now. Not Jupiter. Jupiter is not like this. Jupiter is not like this.
No,
No.
because I didn't see no
Sorry.
moons when I looked at it.
What I was gonna tell everybody when they were taking a look at Jupiter. Okay, when I had an amateur astronomer from Sweden take a look at Jupiter,
Yeah.
I asked him, "Do me a favor, take a look to see if that's Jupiter or not," because he has one of the best high power telescopes that I've seen. So,
yeah,
he went up there and says, "I don't see no moons." I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Yeah, Jupiter's supposed to have one of its 4 major moons around it right now, orbiting around it. I did not see not one moon around it. Once a moon around it, I said, bingo. It's not Jupiter."
I told you it wasn't Jupiter. I've been saying it since the summer. It wasn't Jupiter.
A lot of people just don't realize, don't get that this is really real. This is true. Like I said, I'm no fear monger. I'm not here to, push any kind of fear to anybody or say this and that. But all I'm here is to say the truth, is to get people prepared to know what's coming down from us. It's the main thing. I've been doing this since almost over, I think, like 11 years or something like that.
I've always been a UFO researcher and a truth seeker, and I've always been on Agenda 21. I've been researching Agenda 21 and the Roman Catholic Church and them evil things since mid 2000, early 2009 is when my research really started taking off. And those pictures were crazy, man.
I know. Don't worry. You'll get a copy of them.
You already sent me a lot of them. I know you did. These were those ones from Sweden, huh?
Yeah, these are the ones right here from Sweden. Let's take a look at every single one of them one by one. These are. Oh no! Look, I have to show you the 2 new ones.
They didn't look right. They didn't look right. They didn't look right.
What do you mean? Oh, okay. What do you mean they didn't look right? They're all small.
They don't look normal. They don't look normal. That's not our planet. That's not nothing that nobody normally sees in the sky.
Okay. I didn't share this one. I didn't share these with you right here. This is the new one.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't share these with you. Look at. This is an object.
It's
right?
broken.
Yeah, that's that broken planet I was talking about. Okay, and here's one object traveling. Yeah, here's one object traveling with it, another object, and another object, and we have one burly out here in the back. And here it is again, but this time it's purple.
I see.
Pretty nice. This is all coming from Sweden.
Wow. These are fantastic photos. JD did an awesome job with these.
Yeah. Here it is. Here again. Here's the broken planet again.
Does he do all of his own work himself?
Yeah, he does everything. He does his own work. He has some. This guy has the one of the best top of how you say photo editing software. Right all on. This, so right it's not him photo editing this, but I'm talking about when you put it in to filter it out, so you could bring all the highness, brightness, highlights and all. Yeah, his enhancement. That's he has one of the best.
Enhancement process. The enhancement process to those of you that are listening to or take away from the picture, it just brings out whatever's there.
He said that this was a spaceship. It wasn't a planet. It was a spaceship.
That's not a planet. That is a UFO.
Look at all this. Shit.
Wow.
This man got down when Yeah, you know what? This one, these right here remind me of more the more. These remind me of your object that you caught that supposedly was Jupiter.
Right. And I sent you those.
Yeah, this is the main one that mainly brings out the one that you caught.
Red one, it's not Jupiter. It ain't Jupiter. It's not Jupiter. There was no moons.
Jeez, this guy got down, huh?
He did a good job.
Yeah, he
Excellent.
did. Oh, I haven't shown you these right here. These are the ones I really wanted to show you. I haven't shown you these yet. Take a look at that. Tell me, what do you think that is?
AJ, that looks like a starfish almost in the sky.
I know. This guy been capturing all kinds of objects that he says. Okay, I know for a fact that what he's sending me aren't objects in our skies, because this guy's been an amateur astronomer, or I'm gonna say a professional now. It doesn't matter. You don't need no degree to become a professional. The degree is just a piece
No,
of
you
paper.
don't.
No, a piece of paper.
That's
Because
right.
you know why?
My
Oh,
old man says I'm not an amateur anymore. He tells me you're an novice.
look at that. It's the same one again, but it's different
It's like a
size the way it
cross
changed.
almost. It almost looks like a cross in the middle of it.
Look at that
The
right there.
mini face
And look, but this is
that I
the one.
got.
No, this is the one that's freaked me out a little bit most. When he captured this, he said this object was flying through the sky like crazy.
I believe it.
I'm like,
Oh
whoa.
my God.
I'm telling you, this guy got down on all of his stuff.
These are incredible.
That one right there.
Whoa, dude. That's crazy.
See, this one right here is an object that we've been capturing ourselves too. Me and you and everyone around the whole world. This is one of the critters that we've been capturing.
That kind of looks like the red one that I caught in the north almost.
Yeah, I was about to say is exactly the same one that it looks exactly the same one that you caught in the north.
Wow, my heart's racing watching these pictures.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy just sent me all. Okay, well, I'm gonna give a shout out to WSO, because if it wasn't for him,
Okay.
if it wasn't for him, he wasn't for Olsen, I wouldn't have got this guy to send me his photograph,
Work.
his work, because he said he look at that right there.
Damn. See the V? See the V?
Yeah. Yep.
It's got a UFO with it. That's the shape, the boomerang UFO. The V-shaped
Yeah.
UFO. It's
Right here?
got,
That one?
it's
Yeah.
a UFO.
Look at. I'm gonna tell you right now. This has 5 moons right now that I could tell you. That I could point out to you. Here's one.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, and here's the 5th one way back here. But if you want to consider this, maybe this one somewhere around here. But yeah, this is 1 moon, 2 moons, 3 moons, 4 moons, and then you got another one somewhere right here, 5. And then you got this boomerang V shape.
In the middle.
And this UFO is always traveling around this object, always with this object. I'm thinking this has to be is either its mothership, if you want to put it that way, or this has to be its home.
One or the other, or both.
But yeah, I love these pictures.
Whatever that is massive.
I know it's mass, it's huge. And it was spitting. This was actually having. Yeah, it's having a volcanic eruption right here.
Ooh.
V shape right here.
See the V again.
See? It's always traveling.
3 V's. There's multiple UFOs in front of that. 1, 2, 3 that I see. They're orbiting. They've got ships that are orbiting their planet.
I wonder if they're
That's
protecting.
what I'm saying.
I wonder if they're protecting it from any type of like okay. Came out with they came out with a laser gun, right? You know, you could target something with a
No, the
laser.
Anunnaki is nobody to mess with.
Okay,
My
that's
friend
exactly,
Michael was telling me.
that's exactly what I was trying to get there. What I'm trying to say, I'm thinking these they came out with this type of technology for them to defend themselves with, because these race right here, they're like, what is it? I think 150 years advance of our technology.
Hmm?
And these people are 150 years advanced of our technology. Jeez, imagine what type of weapons they have.
Kinetic energy, plasma energy, plasma weapons. Who knows?
This is a spaceship.
Yes.
That's a spaceship flying.
Can you rotate to the right? The picture to the right.
Which one? This one?
Rotate. Turn the picture to the right. Flip it to the right. There. No, go back. There. Can you make it a little bit bigger? Right there. No. Too big. Close it. Right there. Right there. Right there. No, go back down. I want a screenshot. Right there. Right there. Work that picture. That is not a planet.
That planet, it's a spaceship.
That's a ship.
That's it right again. That's it right there again.
Ooh, shit.
Look, you want me to blow it up? You want me to blow it up? There it is right there. Look. It's right there. Same thing.
What's down here on the bottom?
Huh?
That looks like technology too.
All this right here?
Over here in the bottom.
Like this right here? This right here?
Satellites.
I think these are probably satellites of this object, but I know that this is the object here, and this is another object that this travels around with it, and I don't know. Orbs, I say asteroids. Something. Could be the moon of this, the moon of these, but these are not coming alone, I'll tell you that. Look, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 objects around it. It's crazy, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I can take my camera down. I didn't know I could do that. Whoa.
Look at this.
Well, I've got about.
This is what he's been.
I've got about another 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to get off of here.
Exactly what I got. This is exactly what he's been giving me from the my astronomer from Sweden.
These are good. These are really, really good pictures.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
amazed.
that's exactly what he's been giving me also. It's like, you know, I'm mainly more shocked of him actually just contacting me, telling me a favor, put this up. I did him a favor, made a video of it from yesterday, and then all of a sudden today I got more pictures from him, and I'm like, whoa. I had to make a video of this and put those up too. But yeah, you know, you get some pretty good photographs. So do I. You know, around the whole world, everyone's seen this, and everyone's got to realize, you know, we're not, like I said, we're not fear-mongering. We're not putting any type of ones for them to be like, oh, go stock up on this and that. What we're trying to say is, this has been here in the past.
Prepare spiritually.
Yeah, this has been here in the past. Yeah, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Those three you got to be very prepared for. Because the reason why I'm saying mentally is because no one's gonna know what the heck's gonna be happening up in the sky. When they look up in the sky, mentally they're gonna go, like it says in the Corbin Bible, where it says right there in the Corbin, it says number 1, went mad. They went crazy.
It's hard to fail them from what they see in the sky.
And back then,
why do you think that they went around? Because they're afraid of what they saw in the sky.
Yep, and that's exactly because when the Celtics and Greek.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. When the Celtics and Greeks saw that in the sky, right?
Hello? Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
It's okay. No, because when the Celtics and Greeks saw this in the sky, they called this the Frightener. And let me tell you, when they saw this come around the sun, all of them went mad. They went crazy.
Yes, they did.
You know, because the destroyer, that's what they called it, the destroyer of the world. Okay, this is where the destroyer
the Chinese called it the dragon.
The dragon. The Sumerians called it Nibiru.
Yes.
The Babylonians called it Marduk.
Marduk.
And Marduk, there you go. And basically that's what we considered
The abomination of desolation.
Yeah, Abomination of Desolation, because it's not mortal. It's a freak. It's basically it's Nemesis. Nemesis is considered our time, which is say a myth. They would want to consider a myth. Sun. It's not. Then you got Herberculous, which is a hyper gigantic planet.
Right.
It's got different names to this. Everybody it has different names, but to the same meme, to the same.
Change the name of it and give it a new name when it's all the same body.
Yep,
It's all the same bodies.
This has been written
in a trinary system with a trying. We got stuff coming from all directions that we don't know what they are half the time around here.
No, but my theory and what I've been studying systems coming in, they joint one. They joint as one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why I'm trying to get at everybody. Okay, Planet X is his own planet. Okay,
that's Sirius. That's the Dogon star.
Nemesis is its own brown dwarf star. Nemesis is a star. Okay, Nibiru is its own planet. All these three are different. Planet X, Nibiru, Nemesis are all the same object. No, it's not. It's not. They're all different. The reason why they put it down there is Nibiru, Nemesis, and Planet X for everybody is to do exactly what they're doing right now for everybody. So when I go talk to you about Planet X, you're thinking I'm talking about Nemesis and Nibiru, which I'm not. I'm talking about Planet X itself, its own planet. They did this to distract everybody, to confuse everybody and all, but they're not confusing me.
Right. The Blue Kachina is Planet X, correct?
Yes, the Blue Kachina is Planet X, and the Destroyer is what we consider, in my knowledge,
the Red Kachina would be
Farada Nibiru. And that's what you want to call it, because Farada is the size of Nibiru. Of what the Sumerians saw. Okay. The Sumerians didn't see how you say, an Earth-like planet. The Corbin body. They saw a winged, fiery planet. Okay. You cannot have living souls. You cannot have an Earth-like planet come by at that time and them describe it as a fiery winged planet. And it states right there in their Bible that the plasma, like hands trying to grab at them. Fingers, hands. So how can you say that that's an Earth-like planet if it has fiery? If it's fiery,
it's not. It wouldn't be habitable for us, definitely.
So that's the reason why when I started seeing everybody saying, "Oh, well, Nibiru's Earth-like," no, it's not. It's not. Nibiru's not. Nibiru.
Maybe so I don't have to go outside and smoke. Sorry about that.
It's all right. But it's Nibiru, Nemesis, and Planet X are all different. They're all different planets. They're of their own. Because Planet X is actually the one with the wings. Let's put it that way.
Right.
That's exactly the one with it is the wing disc. Nibiru is actually the.
I got more stuff I want to send you, but I don't know how to send it to you.
You know what we could do another part 2.
Okay, we can do one.
Continue off to where we left off right here, if you want. But as I was saying, yeah, they're all different. That's the reason why I'm trying to let everybody know.
We can just do more. We'll just save those for another day then, another video. We'll just have to be doing this together.
Yeah, we're gonna have
AJ
to collaborate.
And Two Sons show.
Yeah, now unless you want to do this every Friday.
AJ
every Friday,
and Two Sons.
Yep.
We love ya.
If you want to do this every Friday, we can. We could just have it every Friday at this time every day.
Do that.
But we could get everybody's work from around the whole world, collaborate, put it together.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan, AJ. Once a week we get together and.
If we got, like I said, I got.
If we can do it sooner, we'll do it sooner. But now I just have to learn. From now on, if we're gonna plan for me to do a video you need to warn me 2 days in advance so I have remember.
Your charger,
Make sure
your
I leave my
tablet.
tablet alone for 24 hours and just leave it plugged in and don't touch it. So
Well,
I
I
can
could
be
tell you what's
full
wrong with your
battery.
tablet.
I
I
know
could tell you
why
what's
it's
wrong with your
dying
tablet.
so fast. It's because of the dragon.
Yeah, well, it's the battery.
Like,
Well, yeah, you know, I got to be honest with you with that too, because you know why? My cell phones, it's weird because every time I go outside, I want to go take a video and go capture the sun or something in the sky.
yeah.
My cell phone heats up quick. Not only does it
So
heat
does
up
mine.
quick,
That's why it's out there.
you, yeah, you can see the how you say the battery bar drop crazy, and I'm like, wait a minute, I just charged up my phone, it's 100%. I go outside, it's 45 minutes, it's 45%. I'm like, what happened here? I know why now. It's the energy of the dragon.
You know, there's something we were mentioning. We were talking about yesterday. I was on the phone with you when I saw it. Remember, yesterday afternoon
Yeah.
when I come home in the afternoon, I went outside to talk. When I was telling you I was looking up at the sun. Okay, well, when I look up at the sun yesterday, and then I close my eyes like you see me doing now in my video. I could see what looked like a Red Bull. I could see a Red Bull. I could see
See the horns with
planets
the,
when I
the
close the Taurus symbol.
yeah, the Taurus.
When I close my eyes,
Well,
the symbol of
actually,
Taurus. When I close my eyes,
well, actually, if you were to take a look at the object and everything, this is exactly where the object's coming from.
it's all coming. That huge red giant star in the middle of Taurus. In the middle of Taurus, that's the Nemesis giant.
It's
Red
called
giant.
that's it's called Abalon or something like that.
Aldebaran.
Aldebaran. There you
Aldebaran.
go,
That's the
Aldebaran.
theory that I was coming up with too. And then you brought it to my attention, and you know it makes so much sense because we don't have a red sun in our solar system, or we do not have a red giant as a sun. Our sun used to be yellow. It's not yellow anymore. Now we have a white dwarf that's a pulsar, and we've got a red giant. We do not have our sun
You know what?
anymore.
And you know
My
what's weird?
friend Tom Mosher told me last year we moved away from our sun a long time ago.
You know what's weird too? You know what? You want me to tell you what's weird too?
What's that?
Is that white pulsar star that you're talking about?
Yeah.
It travels with that object,
Yes.
and if you put two and two together, the blue Kachina is supposed to be a white plasma blue star. Okay, that's it.
Tool like a tool.
Yeah, and now you got this red giant, which
And
is
when
the
I look at the
destroyer.
sun and I close my eyes, I see constellations around the freaking sun. Okay, that tells me that. And then I close my eyes and I can see them as if I had my eyes open looking at them. But I can show one person the same thing I'm looking at and they can't see it, but I can show somebody else and they understand. That's because not everybody is awake. Not everybody is going to be able to see the veil open. Some of us can.
Oh no, they're not.
We were called to do this and chosen, not because we wanted to do this. We were commanded.
Hey, you know what? I didn't wake up in the morning and say, "Well, I'm gonna go put my camera to away a little bit away from the sun and go capture objects." I didn't think I was gonna wake up one day and do that. Hey, something just came in me and told me, you know what? Opened up my eyes really, mainly the more and everything. Well, opened up my eyes the really more of everything. Was okay. I got approached in 2008 from let's just say a close family friend about in the military that something was gonna happen. Like 8 years, 9 years, 10 years from now, from the time that was 2008.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe him. I didn't want to believe him and everything. In 2010, I started noticing the sky. This was when I started noticing the chemtrails. Actually started noticing. I kept saying, why did they keep spraying the sky? I kept seeing, like webs, like cobwebs going around the sky, like the way the Hopi said cobwebs. And, I'm half Indian, and all. So I started thinking about the Hopi prophecy. And I started going, this is what made me go into it. I started thinking more, and I was like, wait a minute. I started putting two together. I said, the Hopi said when they start spraying the sky with cobwebs, that this is going to be almost a time of, almost a time of purification. Yeah, and when I started realizing, I started looking at, I go, whoa, something going on here. And then 2011, Fukushima happened.
Right.
Okay, when Fukushima happened, I got called from the same person from the military. Told me, Did you see what happened to Fukushima?" I was like, "Yeah, it was an earthquake." They go, "It wasn't caused by anything like that. It was caused by what I told you." That's what made me dig into more, and that's when I started getting onto this. He started sending me sites to like SDO, Soho, and all this. So I started going there, started looking on it. This is when I started capturing objects, and I was like, "Wait a minute, that don't belong here. This don't belong here." And that's what made my light bulb stick on and say, "You know what? This is real. This is coming. This is real."
Yeah.
Since 2000, yeah, that's the only best.
That's why all these naysayers. That's why all
that's the only best advice.
Do your own homework, do your own research. Try to debunk us. You can't.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say that right now. The only best way, the only best the best investigator, the best researcher is a person who goes out there and does the research and investigation themselves. You know, they go over there and they try to figure out, okay, if this is real, that's not real. If this is happening, that's not happening. You know, you don't wait for somebody to come and give you a photograph and say, "Look, there's two suns," and right away you pronounce it on your on a YouTube channel, say, "Oh, well, there's two suns coming in, and here it is, the photograph. I got proof." Show me your photograph and the proof, but you know, where's your data? Where's your research to back this up? You know, why is it coming in? You know, how long has it been here? You know, and all that stuff. Some people don't have that answer. They think the photograph is going to speak for themselves, but you got to do your research on your own. You got to do,
proof that there's been things coming in since '98 and farther back.
Oh no, man, it's been way more than '98. Let me tell you. I think in 2000, and '93 is okay. 92, '93 is when Harrington found it, and actually he found it way before that. He found it in '76. He didn't say anything. He didn't announce it until '83 because he wanted to make sure that it was an actual object. So he went in '83. I think it was like 6 years later, something like that. He went on he went back on the telescope to go see that when they actually launched IRAS.
Yeah.
And when he went up there and everything, when they launched it, he sent it to the same position, and sure enough, big views of it. He was all like, "Oh yes, it is there." So he brought it to Reagan's attention. And that's where Reagan went to go do this executive order on it. So that's when they did a hush hush on it. And then in '93 is when he went back there and actually caught it. Okay, do you know these so-called 2008 leak photos that they have of the system? The one that ever shows a red planet, the red dwarf with all these white planets on there. Those aren't from 2008. Those aren't from 2008. Those are from 1993. Those are actual Harrington's first photographs that he saw of the object coming in. They just leaked it out in 2008, so everybody thinks that those are the pictures that came out in 2008. Those are not it. Those are Harrington's work. The reason why, yeah, the reason why I know is because I have Harrington's papers.
Ooh, I'd like to see that.
Harrington has. I'll show you. I'll show you that on a private chat and everything. I can't show you, but other than that, he has the same paper, the same pictures and everything that he caught back then. That he caught back then in in '93, and they didn't bring it out till 2008 or somewhere around there to say that those were leak images of what NASA caught. Those weren't theirs. You got to realize. Remember this: when Harrington found the object and he took his photographs, his video, and everything, he sent it to NASA. What did NASA do with it? They hid it. They locked it. It was locked away and key. So you got to realize someone system or someone in that industry saw these photographs and saw that this was actually something that they were talking about, that they knew it needed to be leaked, so they leaked it out. This is because
they didn't want the truth to get out. That's because they have agenda to destroy the earth.
Yeah, because
the inhabitants of the earth, the Agenda 21. And Al Gore lied. Climate change is not a hoax. It is real, but it's not man-made. It's cosmically made. The Earth's core is heating up.
Oh no, you know what?
Because of Planet X.
No, hold on. I'll be honest with you everywhere, okay? Everywhere. Climate change is happening everywhere, even when we were kids. Climate change has been around the whole world since we were kids and everything. Let me tell you why. Okay? I'll tell you why, and I'll tell you how
Because it's heating up.
heating up. Okay, you get hurricanes, tornadoes, hailstorms everywhere. That's climate. Okay, that's what we consider climate weather.
Yep.
Back in the old days, they had 5 times the enough of carb. I mean, 5 times higher of carbon of what we have now, and they were able to sustain life.
Mm-hmm.
So our carbon and everything that we're breathing, blowing out, and everything right now, whatever that are causing this climate change. When they had when they already went back and they saw that they had more or 5 times higher than what we have now of carbon in the air. So it's all this climate change about it being, or it's coming to climate change, all that. Okay, it is real. Climate change is real, but it's not due to Mother Nature herself, changing the earth and the world. No. It's caused due to a cosmic battle that's happening up there. What's happening right now?
Yep. And that's
okay.
Cosmic pinball.
Okay. Yeah. Realize this. Why is it that all the governments around the whole world already knew that we were going to go through some type of climate change in 2016? Okay. This is exactly when we started hitting all this. Okay, exactly. Okay, exactly. Okay, they knew that this was going to be a climate change event because, as I stated, Velikovsky in The Worlds Collide, he talks about the climate changing when this object was coming in. The same thing we're seeing now: red oxide, rivers turning red, earthquakes, volcanoes. Because back then they didn't call them volcanoes; they called them.
Even Edgar Casey, he said that the pole shift would begin when Etna erupts. Well, Etna has erupted at least twice this year that I know of. And all the volcanoes going off. Yeah, I agree. Hey, I don't want to be AJ, but I gotta let you go.
Yeah.
It's been a
Like I
great
said,
video.
we could continue this another time.
Yeah, we can do it again anytime. Just let me know ahead of time. Give me at least
I'll
a
let you know ahead of
24-hour,
time.
48-hour warning, and I'll be ready.
Okay then. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care, guys. If you guys want, I have a
awesome.
Okay, yeah, I have a link in the description for you to follow Teresa. She's right there, known as Two Sons, AK Two Sons Arizona. Her link in the description is right there.
AK Two Sons Teresa, aka the Arizona Skywatcher.
There you go, Arizona Skywatcher. Peace out, guys.